Hello, Mrs. Rancourt here. In this video, I'm going to read for you vignettes 41 and 42 from the house on Mango Street. I will also show you your reflection questions and the double entry journal prompts. There is one for each vignette. Here we go. Vignette 41, The Three Sisters. They came with the wind that blows in August, thin as a spider web and barely noticed. Three, who did not seem to be related to anything but the moon. One with laughter like 10, and one with eyes of a cat, and one with hands like porcelain. The aunts, the three sisters, las comadres, they said. The baby died, Lucy and Rachel's sister. One night a dog cried, and the next day a yellow bird flew in through an open window. Before the week was over, the baby's fever was worse. Then Jesus came and took the baby with him far away. That's what their mother said. Then the visitors came, in and out of the little house. It was hard to keep the floors clean. Anybody who had ever wondered what color the walls were came to look at that little thumb of a human in a box like candy. I had never seen the dead before, not for real, not in somebody's living room for people to kiss and bless themselves and light a candle for, not in a house. It seemed strange. They must have known, the sisters. They had the power and could sense what was what. They said, "Come here," and gave me a stick of gum. They smelled like Kleenex or the inside of a satin handbag. And then I didn't feel afraid. "What's your name?" the cat-eyed one said. "Esperanza," I said. "Esperanza," the old blue-veined one repeated in a high, thin voice. "Esperanza. A good name." "My knees hurt," the one with the funny laugh complained. "Tomorrow it will rain." "Yes, tomorrow," they said. "How do you know?" I asked. "We know." "Look at her hands," Cat-eyed said, and they turned them over and over as if they were looking for something. "She's special." "Yes, she'll go very far." "Yes, yes." Make a wish." "A wish?" "Yes, make a wish." "What do you want? Anything?" I said. "Well, why not?" I closed my eyes. "Did you wish already?" "Yes," I said. "Well, that's all there is to it. It'll come true." "How do you know?" I asked. "We know. We know." Esperanza, the one with marble hands, called me aside. "Esperanza." She held my face with her blue-veined hands and looked at me. A long silence. "When you leave, you must remember always to come back," she said. "What?" "When you leave, you must remember to come back for the others. A circle. Understand? You will always be Esperanza. You will always be Mango Street. You can't erase what you know. You can't forget who you are." Then I didn't know what to say. It was as if she could read my mind, as if she knew what I had wished for, and I felt ashamed for having made such a selfish wish. "You must remember to come back for the ones who cannot leave as easily as you. You will remember?" she asked, as if she was telling me. "Yes, yes," I said, a little confused. "Good," she said, rubbing my hands. "Good. That's all. You can go." I got up to join Lucy and Rachel, who were already outside waiting by the door, wondering what I was doing talking to three old ladies who smelled like cinnamon. I didn't understand everything they had told me. I turned around. They smiled and waved in their smoky way. Then I didn't see them, not once or twice or ever again. So we get a little bit of a fun mystery chapter there about these older women at this funeral. who talk to Esperanza about her future. So here are your reflection questions for Vignette 41. Don't forget, when you are creating a reading response note, you want to make sure that you're including not only the vignette title and the vignette number, but also the characters, the setting, the plot summary, make a connection, and then answer the reflection questions. If you would like a template for how to create this, there is one uploaded to our Edsby page. There is also a template on our Google Drive shared with the class. So, reflection questions for Vignette 41. Number 1, where does Esperanza meet the three sisters? Number 2, what are 3 details about the sisters that make them mysterious? Number 3, what do the sisters predict for Esperanza? What advice do the sisters urge her to follow? Make sure you are answering these sentences in complete questions in complete sentences and incorporating evidence when necessary. You'll want to go ahead and pause this video now before you are ready to move on to the double entry journal. So here's the prompt for Vignette 41's double entry journal. Why do some people stay in their hometowns all their lives? Why do some people leave? Why do some people leave and come back? Which one do you think you will be, and why? Remember, for double entry journals, you are using a T-chart. Evidence from the novella will go on the left-hand side, commentary on the right-hand side. If you would like to use a template for this, there is one on Edsby, as well as our Google Drive. You'll want to go ahead and pause this video now before you're ready to move on to Vignette 42. Vignette 42 is called Alicia and I Talking on Edna's Steps. I like Alicia because once she gave me a little leather purse with the word Guadalajara stitched on it, which is home for Alicia, and one day she will go back there. But today she is listening to my sadness because I don't have a house. You live right there, 4006 Mango, Alicia says, and points to the house I am ashamed of. No, this isn't my house, I say, and shake my head as if shaking could undo the year I've lived here. I don't belong. I don't ever want to come from here. You have a home, Alicia, and one day you'll go there, to a town you remember, but me, I never had a house. Not even a photograph, only one I dream of. No, Alicia says. Like it or not, you are Mango Street, and one day you'll come back too. Not me. Not until somebody makes it better. Who's going to do it? The mayor? And the thought of the mayor coming to Mango Street makes me laugh out loud. Who's going to do it? Psh, not the mayor. So that's the end of Vignette 42. When you are ready, here are your reflection questions. Make sure you are answering them in complete sentences with evidence from the vignette. Number 1. What do Alicia and Esperanza disagree about? Number 2. What does Alicia predict for Esperanza's future? Number 3. Why do the girls talk about the mayor? And what does it suggest about their neighborhood? You'll want to go ahead and pause this video before we move on to your double entry journal. So here's the double entry journal prompt for Vignette 42. Is it politicians' responsibility alone to take care of our neighborhoods? Ideally, what specifically should residents do for their communities? I think this is a great question, especially with what we're going through right now. So, could be an interesting way to connect this with what we're experiencing right now in our community. That is the end of this video for vignettes 41 and 42. We're almost done with the novella, only 2 more vignettes.